Oh, yema etifu akwa abamra Don Summer 1 ewo YouTube so. The exclusive interviews and the bro. Ne legend. So bibi wo legend de chia. Ono oye sa level no onye just legend keke. Ne legend no and the status no eson o game ni. Moda so game ni and you can the playing days or Kotoko the playing days with the national team or captain here. Why BBAB, why CEO the Ama Asante Kotoko, wa coach Kotoko, waji trophy with Asante Kotoko, be coach Kotoko, G League, Edema Asante Kotoko, no nene, yano education komo, or Don Summer 1 or YouTube. Now, all the honest obe share video, no subscribe to the channel. Obe share video, no subscribe to the channel. Obe hit the subscribe button, so na fi wo notification bell, so now our boss sebeya any upload be an obenya exclusive na fi. What me ashe the asedema Adonko company limited the Adonko bitters Adonko ataju ginger and afi Adonko 123 dia bedwa so na ye de bin so ama Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Lab Services and omo etai chi de exclusive interview every Coach Johnny Malik Jabir and education come coach I dance for the opportunity.
Well, thank you very much.
Johnny no e kan odin ne ho ana say amanfo na de ato
en kam di no Tama na me captain of Kotoko. Me ne Ose Kofinum yaw sam num na die. Say a bobol na se go in ne tougher. Say braba. Me ba wo so a me kai odi ni biem. Me say ye dwane opponent wan ye say ni say ya. E be ha yan. Nti echire na me frɛ obi adwane. Me ba me se dwane gise o ye say. Dwane gise o ye say. You baller, na video ya done joining na dia mam. Nti sa na joining ne ba he. Yes, I don't know him dinner.
Yene coach Malik Jabir na etusun kuma coach yen chance free say minim say nyeso 15 ya na abebo Kotoko nyeso 15 ya na abebo Black Stars ayete wonka ABC nei obeka kan ye kakra ehia na okai say wo chance ye free growing up.
Well, me free wa Upper West, oh na woman. My papa, my mommy, you know, well, only my mommy, mom, dear, no housing, but she grew up in Wa, and then she got married to my father. Inti, oh na me start here. Now my uncle, the last born of my father, no Arabic teacher. No chere nkwala makaranta nti womua mitimi ko ekofa ne books mitimi suo ne books de ko omo ponso a na masa akofa ne books ade aba dakro me ko ho ye ponye ene me hu se nkwala no mo acha no mo nya kwala no mo yempin for time but no mo bubble. That was my first time. Me intimate jana hwedi okay but Edru baby some me kofa books no a na me so won ko me ba me the books no be to form na me try ball no call outer na me so akochi na ma boaba even before I went to class 1 this is how I started anuna ho me drive me interest into football. Inti emua anche eno omode me call class 1 me ko do class 1 it means na me were advantage time in mates because I had seen football school so I introduced playing periods inti football no na ubehu say na me nim enu su chan omunyana so school bia me call ye bia I was always the captain because I had seen football, I learned how to play, I saw people played it and so that's how I started football in Wa. Me go through middle school. I tell me we middle school but now me level now do say now me team bought your town team. Nim paying for. Oh, omo any time cry but now me no mo na ball. Na ye ne Bolga boy, ye ne Tamale boy, ye ne you know Laura Nando who were playing, and I was taking part when I was in middle school. Okay. Until through her, ɛna me joining me from 4 ɛna me joining SCC. Na it used to be PWD in Chroma time, no. But Danny SCC. Now more offices in Accra used to be Plant Pool, Achimata Junction, Hono. Inti me joining na me with the accounts department and I'm Muslim ko Accra. Now I'm co training me so that I will come and work for a while. You go through ho. No, I'm over transit quarters. Be near what Tema station ho. Oh, Nanamida. We were many. Na has a phone so you training. I will to do wha. Until I had the opportunity to go and stand and watch. No me Timu who said minimal boss chamber brave. And that time no need used to be George Alas and Num. It used to be Ado Damite Num. Oh, very good players. But I was better than a lot. Namin Tiga. Besides English and Wale, me come here, me say, no, then I'm back. You can't talk to anybody. We'll be until Wale. Dako, director, but when I'm the director, I'm pay a crowd. I'm mamma in Sanko. Back. Baby, director, me was me free, me say me free. I'm for now, person, come, Mr. Somo, crying for me, co crying there. And Obusam said, he laughed. He looked at me. I said, hey, I like such young, brave boys. The managing director, and I said, there is a truck going to Tamale. And I said, okay, Mumfano ko Tamale, no course no. Okay. That's how I went to Tamale. And that's where I went to meet Tanku, Agbadamoshi, George Alasan, Osman Orlando, and others. So we were playing together in Tamale. Na a team no na born na friend Olympics. And Ohini Jamba ho one day they can't say no. There were another Olympics in Accra. And the NCC name no man no the name. And the internal model called Savannah Stars. Okay. So we were now playing Savannah Stars. Into Oho and a Kotoko players from Num Salis Num no Munian so Coco Magatim board. Now at that time they bought serious departmental games. And Omoba Tamale. It was there on Bohu Yang and almost they would take us to Kumasi. That's where they took Abukar and they brought him to Kumasi. Abukar Garaba. Naka Osman me ne guy be na friend Salami. Tanko dia no mo adukan abefa no ko has on George Alasan. Ne gbado moshi. Inti around 64 and I was a mene Osman ne Salami so ya bakumasi ha. Inti anu na de me bakumasi ha.
Why na befa obakumasi?
Well, no, omo negotiations no my means to come. And I message Osman Numin di Canberra. Me mefa wa to inform my parents. Okay. Me no amuna buy. So there is about a month or so in between us. I had to go and convince my father. And my father and to say football go until the one penny. But some do school back and me school come. And I didn't suba Radisco. It used to be a technical school. At least there you learn this civil aviation work, you know, the laying of cables on the ground, about this their airwaves, not there, you know. I went to that school and to Oho. Well, we ended up in Pole. That's where we had our exams and whatnot. Until we and Satam, no. Na me boko toko nti manche wa reserve side ho and I push me because me betu salisu num dogomoro num fum num oseko fin num abokare num just all that group we there member adakwa we all played together. Okay. Nti that was 65 nti me about 64-65 league up till today. I'm still with Kotoko. And so this is how I managed to adhere. But fortunately for me, no, na ya bought intercollegiate and so colleges. And I became the captain of the intercollegiate schools. You know, many Jones, you know, were there. I was their captain. But and coaches, you know, Ben Kofi, then CK. May they rest in peace. Then they picked me and Jones into the national team, and that was around 67. Okay. So from 67, and I started playing academicals because there were friendly duels with Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. Every year, either we go or they come. So, and you had to hit a form, and then to be in the national team, be in Kotoko's first division, and then the rest.
Okay. Yene legend of the game, Coach Malik Jabir, and then the Chichen Komo. You on a residence, wabo breye pa, onye nipa no ho kire no. And fie fe and yete esro baabi a chese yene ne Chichen Komo insu to, but ye Chichen Komo. A coach oba kotoko na obeto abukari nom mfum no mada kwa ose kofi no mu nyina okotoko no say ye no na league no ko say na emu akotoko.
It used to be the best league. There were only 12 teams. I tell you at that time, no, who caught to any team within the 12 teams, you know, we had stars. Team Bianyua, only 1 or 2 stars. So, the 2 teams you bought, whether home and away, you were in trouble. One had to be more consistent, if not, in your place. But Kotoko, we had the best squad. So at that time, no, we could win maybe 5-6 consecutive matches, and then every year, we got to the top until 66, when we joined to play African Cup. Then you could see, Stade de Abidjan, Amobaha Beshen 1-0. Kumasi ha, and then so you call about 2-2. So they got us out in the first knockout. Out.
The first African. 67 NSRG League. So we had to represent Ghana. Your boy could do quarterfinals. It was Ismailia of Egypt. They knocked us out after very strong competition. Then we came back, took the league again. We went back. Then it was Ismailia again who knocked us out, but now in the semi-final. Okay.
Then we came back, took the league again. We had to go in after the national, Egypt. They also knocked us out. And this is how we did that until we came to the finals. National Bium Sambesha in 2-1 Waha, after beating us maybe 2-0 in Cairo. And then after that, NSR qualifier also beat National to take the first cup in 71.
71. No, sa game no mo first cup for Kotoko Africa no. Sa game no let say obekaka o man no mo boy ni bi.
Oh, I know there were Osmanu, me at 10, Mfum.
Now about 10.
Yes, now about 10 for Kotoko, both Kotoko and the national team. Okay. Mfum, Abukari, Ose Kofi, who were there.
A solid team.
We had Kwame Nti, we had so many players. But then Kwasi Dogumoro were there. So we had a very good team.
Sa game na day Sokotoko J Africa di kan. Ubetimi atwamfo ni kakra che. Na ye both legs ana.
Congo Baha. Amoba Kumasia. Ami ebe ball 1-1. So to say we were leading 1-0. And omonye free kick. Omo to say no omo play bi. My friends, a very tall guy be. On the head ball and share last minute into your call and
TP Mazembe
no Engelbert
Engelbert
into your call and then so 2-1. I even scored the winning goal. Then we got the first cup.
Now Kalala mutim na.
Kalala scored the 1 goal na ewa Ghana hano. Kalala, he was also their star. So he scored their 1 goal here when we beat them, when we drew 1-1.
Tumu ball draw ha.
Yes, 1-1.
And I'm Zaye.
Zaye could share 2-1.
Na 2-1 de ukrumo. Mukwa na park ayema.
Yako drew park or park ayema to know. You can't imagine. And the president Nema cars for 11 players. Omu winner join cars with different colors. And omu driving around the tartan, the athletics oval no.
Tracks in the soul.
Telling everybody omu to me winner.
Play a beer
for car. And yeah, so we just went there like that. And they said today mubwa kasi munsanka. So we really played. Everybody played. And in the end we won. Yes. 2-1.
And I got to koji the first cup.
You know, me say.
Na kubeka keeper na no them.
Oh, Robert Wensa. Me say. And una boy no. Ko fa ball ni di children ko to ho. And I got you know how you say 1 bunch. O buy you. And I winning J cup on the buyer. To your buyer we qualified again. So you can see, say, at your time, we were consistent.
Yeah.
Going every time.
A place no one travels.
No. It was when it was only in 68. Now Mfumni Black Star captain. Yenu Morocco na boy. You could ball draw in Casablanca in the national team. Until your buyer
Phyllis.
And on Mubasha in 2-1. You mentioned 2-1. No, a lot of support, Ghana supporters were hooting at us and whatnot. And from Paya, the better say or call US. And the man 68 and the man on the call US. Okay. Then and a Kaya. Well, to battle it out with them.
Okay. So after first trophy, no must qualify BM for Africa.
Oh yes, they can't qualify BM. Edoko Sudan. You call Honso. Home dear. I as a player, as what I saw and say, I don't know who really cheated us, but we didn't have it easy. Yakoya, the reporting time for the match, I think they give us a wrong time. And we were there very early. You could do pack hokura, no be any pack hole. So we're forced to be in the dressing rooms. We were sitting down, the whole body came down. Before they started coming and before the real reporting time. Nobia was really knocked out in whatever we had in our head. Yeah. Until you started game one, we can share first goal. Because even warming up now and the rest didn't help. So before we came in, now it was difficult. We tried, it ended up with the 1. Okay. So they took the cup.
Oh, okay. Mubo after some Mo defend the title no na Moko Sudan ko lose or final.
Yes, finals, yes.
And you know your last African final on the Kotoko.
Not Kotoko, Black Star.
Oh, okay, so Sudan they near Black Stars.
Yes, Sudan they near Black Star. But Kotoko they there Yako very Yako some Nigeria, some in most of these Arab countries, you know.
Okay. And she one Kasano Ubo Kotokono as a player, no only Kotoko the Africa one.
Oh yes, 71. And I did the first cup, no. Okay. And then as a coach, and so at that time they say team manager, but Minister Sunday Ibrahim, the way we linked, that is the real team managerial, position. And that was Ghana. So what to say will be a team manager? They mean you are in charge of JC's food and whatnot, which is entirely wrong.
Okay.
Even look at the European clubs. Who coaches them? Isn't it team managers?
Yes, managers.
Yes.
They call them managers.
Yes. But Ghana here, the team manager, no, you are the errand boy. But so when I was made the team manager, no, many Sunday, if you saw us together, you just see that these are two technical guys who are thinking together, working together.
So you won the trophy with Sunday.
With Sunday Ibrahim
as managers.
As managers, yes.
Yeah.
Mini Sunday, we won the trophy. We got to finals with National. They beat us here 2-1 in front of Rollins and went away. The following year we qualified and we went to finals again with them. Then we also beat them.
Nationals normally are strong, pa.
They were very strong. They were the strongest team in.
Early, Anna.
Early.
Only from Nationals.
Early. Yes. I'm from National. Until you know, I'm 2 times consecutive before we beat them.
Oh, okay.
For the second cup.
Yene coach Malik Jabir na etwetwe komo on the residence na coach Achichi mo so am yehu say as a player omo energy first cup on the Asante Kotoko and was I by as a manager on Ibrahim Sunday eba beje yes Africa e the Asante Kotoko.
I want to clear something. Obia feels say obim koye either manager and a technical director in Ghana. The way you are looked at is not the exact meaning of that post. I tell you, many Sunday, nobody, no 2 Ghanaian coaches could tune up to work like that. I haven't seen, unless CK and Ben. They did that.
CK Jenfi and Ben Kofi.
May they rest in peace. They were together. You won't hear anything from them. They did their planning together. They executed it together. You won't even know who is who. You won't know who is the coach, who is the team manager. CK was the team manager, and Ben was the coach, but you wouldn't know. So when about many Sunday team manager and a coach I tell you every game Sunday no Abuabu, no Abuabu boy, don't mind him. Then he will, after every game, Namete Stadium, he would come to my place. He will come and eat breakfast with me. Then we will sit down. What went wrong in our yesterday's game?
Oh, okay.
Then we will think about it. Then we will bring out books. Then we'll find out what are we to do to counteract that. Then we'll all take a decision. We'll plan our training sessions together. Here we are, then he will go home.
Okay.
Then that is Mondays, because after games, Monday we'll go for what is that? Loosening up. May he rest in peace. Oche. He used to handle that. We will just be there watching. After that, we'll go and sit down and make our weekly training schedule for the next game. Then here we are. Then I was always in the office. Next time I caught to the stadium, training was stadium. I tell you, if I get there and I look at Sunday where he is, I know where to start and be going with the others.
Okay.
So we're the 2 managers and the 2 coaches together.
Okay.
This is the real meaning of when they say a technical director. This is what it means. Okay. And I beg people to understand this and don't feel say, we are team manager. You are only in charge. We are errand boy.
Okay.
Team manager is never an errand. Because we go to Europe, they are not the errand people. Okay. They are the bosses.
Okay.
Anna. Yes, please. We should correct that thing.
Okay. Any coach Malik Jabir and Education Komono. You bet was way the first part. Yasaya baby me twaso any coach Malik Jabir and Education Komono don sama one on YouTube. Coach, you say maje a Africa ma Asante Kotoko. Wone Ibrahim Sunday. After hono a debut now we ma club no.
Well, and unfortunately, Many Sunday separate. And yet, sir, Tokwana Disabai, no, not at all. Dear by and say, when we won the second cup, every player was given 300 cedis.
Okay.
And Omuma many Sunday, meaning 300 cedis, Sayancha. Dear ma, discontent by. We're not happy for that. And Sunday told me that if he gets a place now, he will go.
Muji African year.
The second cup in the year. And that and people came from Gabon. Say, Omar for Sunday. Sunday is now in Gabon. And Sunday Sanko Mubatima Befamia Kahua. He would have found things much easier because we worked together and we achieved anything that we achieved. And I'm saying, no, they should go and tell Sunday, I'm sorry. Or no, so work free German Nabaya because we try to work about professional. So I don't know what happened. He came back. I think the club trained him to be a coach. He returned and then we joined hands. And I said, no, I also want to go for my course. When I come back, then we can join hands again. Okay. But to go just like a finished player there, I'm Boaman.
To go a course.
So we go a course. I was in Britain.
Okay.
And we refused the money. We didn't take the 300.
Yeah, Muji Kapunu Mudemamon.
So, and I said, okay. And the management and users ask, they should, but then we thought ticket to Britain, I used to be 600 cities at that time. So, and I said, okay, we'll pay another 300 in so. Now, I'm assuming Kokos. And so they did that. That was 84. So I went to Britain. I first went for attachment course with Arsenal Football Club. By then, the manager used to be Don Howe. Oh, he was a very nice man. Me free I call him a Man U supporter. Okay. But me call Arsenal. I spent 5 months with them. Because the man was so good, instantly, I just shifted. Arsenal. In Jamas, say, Arsenal is not going anywhere with me. Yeah. So I don't even know what to do. So that's how I'm an Arsenal fan. But when I returned, so I also came and started as a loaner in Kotoko. Okay. Played all the leagues. We won the cups. And then we went to Africa about 2-3 times. The last one, Nadia, I tell you, I went as far as to finals with Malik. We beat them here, and they also beat us there. Beat 1-1 was also finally, and we had to play extra time. We played extra time, and there was no winner, so we had to play penalties. So I could remember very well when I saw the scene. Friday last training, we were only doing penalty kickouts, and I saw George Atane Ajiman Duya. They were standing not taking part, so I became furious. I said, "Hey, why? Why never penalties? Abasa yambo penalties." And Ajiman told me that George said, only the one ball. Kotoko penalty, the old bonus, one shot. Yebe did you, mammy in atom. That even made it worse. So I told them, okay, come and take part in it. So I forced them to come and they took part in it, and it was fine. The following day, when we played the match, it was draw all round. So we had to play penalties. And George Atta used to be our best kicker of penalties.
So late.
I named him after the idea. Edrunu so was on Timimbo. And I'm calling her. I say, hey, I'm asking you to play. Would I call one Shakura? I would take the blame. But he refused. Me, I want bo. Me, can you know 4-4? You are winning 4-4.
Penalties, no.
And Omudia, your boy, 5-1, no. They lost. Naka, your last kick, your winner, we take the cup.
Oh.
And George, George said he won't play. And Pierre, this he is the chief now for this fantasy.
Yeah.
And Pierre, he said, okay, he used to be the captain. And also said George so on body on also Koya and I'll go Lucy. So we had to play another set. Now George was forced to come in. Come and see, his penalty was the best. But Ajiman, who was also saying he won't practice, he also lost his penalty. And then they took the cup.
It's not Moni Zamalek.
Zamalek. I told George, I said, if this club were to be for me, I would sack you from here.
Jota?
Yes. From Cairo here, I would have sacked you before we get to Ghana.
Any Brazil.
So that's how I didn't take the cup. It is not my work that didn't give me the cup. It was the impudence of a player who didn't make me take the cup.
Well, Coach Malik Jabir, on Komodo game no there. What you say? Any Coach Malik na etwetwe nkomo. I will done summer one on YouTube. Coach, they say. They say what Jai coaching no, because clubs be brave or Burkina.
Yeah, if they won't pay, I won't coach. We are now fed up with this attitude. Every time, for a long time in Ghana sports, apart from CK and Kofi Mede, rest in peace, nobody was keen in seeing to the welfare of Ghanaian coaches. But forgetting the fact that if you don't have trained teachers, you can't have good students. You need to have best teachers to get good students.
Yeah.
Why is it that we were the teachers for the players and nobody cared? Nobody would think about our pay. Nobody ever paid us.
Which was national team?
National team. I've been in the nation in and out. Nobody has ever paid me a peso until Nyantachi's time. It was Ben Kofi and Komede recipes. They organized anybody who wished to be a coach, and we applied. They had an interview and selected us 14 for the national teams, and the 17, 20, 23, and the local Black Star. We were 14. We were paid for only 3 months. They said $3,000 per month, and we paid it. First time we were giving dollars. Second time we were giving, they converted it and gave us CDs. And since then till today, nobody has ever talked about it. And that was
national teams now coach here no Omonde Castle.
They should go. I won't coach anything. If they won't pay us, what is the point in coaching? They take their salaries at the end of the month. Why is it that as for coaches, nobody cared?
A reason to Ujaya the last one.
Yeah, that was why I refused. That was why I said no. I won't go cry.
Almost approach you, Bim.
Me. They know if I say I won't do anything, I won't do it. I won't do it. Even tomorrow, I won't do it. You work without salary. Send me where you're in the mouth. Or I have relatives in Wa.
Yeah.
What do I do? That's why I kept traveling. Who said, now look, I went to I went to Burkina. Look, today Burkina is beating Ghana. I went to Nigeria.
Who would you in Nigeria?
Canopilas. 2 years.
Boys.
I coached them 2 years. I coached this team coming. Suez-Sport. I coached them in Cote d'Ivoire, and they also come. I went there on myself. I made my own arrangement. If not, how would I have put up this?
It's aside Ghana now coach. No coach your countries be brave.
Yes, Burkina, Nigeria, and Cote d'Ivoire. Yes.
Two team French, you know.
Well, here interpreter. I will wangle my way through, yes.
This is our own offer being so free or by Sobeko.
Well, if the offer is good for me, yes. Yes. Because I can still think. We had other coaches, whites, who were at my age, who had the best experience to handle a team. Why not me? It's Ghana here, almost feels that when you're 60 years, you can't think anymore. But they lie. That is the best time you think better.
This is wage in here, say
72. Coming December, 8th December will be 73 years.
When you call that,
yes.
Bro.
Papa, for nothing in Ghana. But something outside Ghana, I'm happy for that.
So for national team coaching, no need playing in our one shade in your way.
When we were in the national team, they were not paying us. You were only giving your per diem. That's all. If you were lucky and you had a good FA president, winning bonuses they give some, they will talk bye and then to end there. What do you do? Who are you going to ask?
And then I can say, Ushia former players nibi krana who say unsu ana
Yes. Yes.
It be more so far.
Abukari is always my number one example I can give. Abukari played the national team with me. As for Kotoko, though he retired before me, but he also came 2 years before me, and he retired 2 years before I ended. So maybe we would have all struggled the same years for Kotoko. Yeah. Today, he can't see, totally blind. Those of us who know him now, we go there occasionally with some some peanuts. Should that be the end of a star in Ghana? Why is it that when he was playing the national team, he was not being given any money? Why? Today, who are you going to ask? It's a sad story. Why should I see Abukari lying down now? I will still be saying sacrifice, you'll be doing work, donkey work.
Patriotism.
Abukari was patriotic. Look at him lying down. Who cares? It's a good example for me. Yes. If I don't coach, so what? Yeah.
Wow, sad story. Coach Malik Jabir and you know Chishin Komono. Na baby I drew the coach na still all passion for the game. Aside say I ketu asem ade aha adwene ade no. Matise ope say o land the bia o de ma obi ope so obo bia na onka o set up academy.
Yes. Me behwe adonko tournament no. Me according to my radio, more be in Cape Coast, more be elsewhere. Kumasi Nkwadia, unfortunately, only police depot Diano Namasha. I just say what I see in the police depot now. It means it's you know, it's going around the other places that they are taking part in those kind of games. And I'm telling you, I sit down and I see talent. If I get the chance with anybody who wants to have a team, my wife comes from here, she comes from here with her sisters. They have a land. They've agreed I can let us make a field there, make a very modern sleeping place, and then what is it, cooking place, and what do you call it, Kora? We make where they will eat good food. If we make it now, these boys, there is gold I see there. They are young boys, you can use them to make any kind of team. I wonder why Kokoko still forget Kumasi and go around looking for players. I tell you, I'm just reminding them not to forget anything. I'm out of my own experience. No guy can come here and enjoy here till the number of years I have gotten here. No any other tribe boy can come here It is only Bannerman I have seen who has come from Tadi. He's here, and it is just because he's married to a Tadi girl, and things are moving down well with them. They're selfish and they're happy. If you find a player who won't come and attach business to his stay here, he can stay here. Yeah. Why don't we use our own kids here? Why don't we? What is wrong with us? Use our own boys. They will reside here, end up here. Even me who come from where I'm here, I stay here more than my own town now. Yeah. Why don't we use them? They are good. They know how to play. I'm telling you, and if you see their sizes, that is killing me. Today, if you are not strong physically, you can play international. Yeah. However good you may be. Why don't we go there, look for future players? Players who have growth viability, who can grow and be tough and be strong. Why don't we go there? Please, I'm not joking. They should go there and see. Okay. Yes. I will want to use that park and make some and let them see. One day when we play against Kotokonwa, they will speak the truth. Okay. But so life anyway.
Okay. So episode number in case you be interested.
Yes, my number is 0244 576467.
You are saying
0244 576467. I want somebody who's really serious, so that to let us have facilities, training facilities, lodging facilities, feeding facilities. Okay. So that we will raise the image of Yabitu, we will raise the interest on the simple life. At least, if we can gather people there, Yabi women will sell water, they will sell fried yams, they will be engaged.
Okay.
Please, somebody should come.
Okay. Whoa, Coach Malik Jabir and Coach Malik, you better ask for time.
Thanks.
You better ask I don't go tournament in so the unfriendly agro crowd be a baby baby. Na nyame shano wa born homodin where fear or timwa enye fikitu akra Kumasi baby or tie no expensive, the whole Kumasi baby expensive pa and penny phone kwa and a tea baby a Coach Malik. Coach was I see the ne boarding pa.
Fortunately for us, they say the early birds catch the worm. Okay. We bought it way back 11-12 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But the plot, if you only have an understanding woman, yeah, before you can get such a feat. You know, I was traveling about. I'm telling you, I was sending down my salary to my wife. Mm-hmm. He said, my first house used to be at the airport runabout, 3 bedrooms, apartment, everything. As a player and as a coach, when my wife was posted to Yasantua, I said, okay, let's build the main one. He said, you want to go and be there? Let's go look for a better place and build a house. I said, do you have money? She said, how can you talk about having money? It is management. I said, okay. So I started sending money. She also asked a salary. She came here, bought this plot when I was in Burkina. I wasn't there. If you send money to your wife, won't she use it to buy clothes to wear? But she bought the plot. I was not here when she bought this plot. When I came, she had finished it. There is a down below. Underground. When I came, she had finished it. I came and started the first floor and the second floor. There is even a third floor up there. Okay. No, it's true. So That's why I'm advising our players, don't marry on the street. Don't marry in beer bars. Don't marry in at the stadium. Go to the homes and marry.
Okay.
Officially.
Okay.
If you marry in homes, the parents and your parents, if they are in agreement, with a small support, you can do more than I've done.
Okay. And your bow, ko baba ya stadium ko ba ko ko bi na di na chi. Onam kwa ho a no wache no na say ho na.
No. People should forget about those things.
Okay.
Even if you want to remain in that life, for how long can you do that? For how long? In the end, you know what will happen to you? AIDS, and you die. That will be the end of you. So please, footballers, current footballers, I'm seriously appealing to them that if you save 10 cedis every 1 week, there will be a time it will be 100 cedis.
Yeah.
Don't touch it, leave it. One day, you go there, you don't need to see anybody. Begging in both religions, Christianity, Muslim, is not allowed.
Begging. No.
Begging. They said the hand on top is more beneficial than the one the receiver below. So let's reason. Wildlife won't end us anywhere.
Okay.
You'll be happy today, but tomorrow you'll be the saddest one.
Okay.
So please, sportsmen should wake up. And when they get the chance, that will be profit making for them. They should not forget to get another business somewhere, a career business, just alongside. Today you are working for Angel. Don't dwell all your eggs in Angel.
Yeah.
Get something small somewhere. Let them be working for you. When you are old man and you end up with Angel, you just go and sit down there and end up with that. You won't beg.
Fantastic.
You will not beg. So everybody should wake up and reason. We should reason.
Do business be on chain.
The washing bay is mine.
Big washing bay
Yes, it's mine. But I am hiring.
Yeah.
I've already purchased a plot. I'm moving it there so that it will now. No, I won't pay any money to anybody. It will be my own.
Okay.
I'll buy taxis. They should also be working.
Okay.
If I get more money.
Okay.
There was plenty meat won't spoil the soup.
Coach, no, I will say
3. My first girl is a lawyer by now, more than 6-7 years in practice. And the other 2, one finished Legon, one finished Tech. They're all working in Accra. I'm alone here anyway.
You have a girl?
Yes.
A daughter?
Yes, my first. She's my girlfriend.
A member too? A member and I don't know mama bo.
No, not that. Abedipili got the chance to reason quick. When he had the chance to be in France, he sent his kids to a school that has sports facilities attached.
Okay.
That's why all his kids were players.
Okay.
In Ghana, we don't have such facilities. My child, the one who was in the second born, he was in Prempeh. Each time I go there, I will see him either on the pitch or playing volley. I say, hey, my friend, you didn't come here for sports, eh? You came here to finish school. So I insisted he should finish the school first. Okay. But when he went to Tech, his work was always too much for him. So there he didn't play. I said, Tech, you can play. Okay. But he couldn't. As for the third one, where they were playing football now, he won't pass the crowd. He will pass somewhere. Okay. So that's how most of my kids haven't played football.
Okay. Coach,
fine, thanks.
Thanks. Coach Malik, and then I should come where the best you wanna ever sign no more share beam. To see how you free her, coach here, don't go tournament, Kakra.
Yes, remember. Almost at time.
3 years, about okay. T, you best sign no more share beam.